Morning, Garo.
How are you, Natalie?
Good. How are you doing? I know you've had a rough few months. How are you doing today?
I'm doing better, thank you, Natalie. Thank you for asking.
Oh, good, good. Because know we've been reading your posts and things, and it hasn't been the easiest few months for you.
I'm lucky to be here. It was a very bad accident. That's very
Oh,
kind of
God.
you. Thank you very much.
Yes. Oh, no, we've been thinking of you.
That's really kind of you. Natalie, I remember that by origin you're from England, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. And then you immigrated or you're living in Canada or somewhere around there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's right. I live in Vancouver. I've lived here now for 39 years.
Okay. So I've got a few things here that I would like to share with you prior to starting. I started to prepare myself and I picked up a few things here. Uh, First of all, somebody was talking to me about the silver set, that the silver set, like spoons or something
Hmm.
silver. Uh, does that ring
Oh,
a bell with you?
um, not that I can think. I do have some spoons from my mum's, but nothing sort of specific,
Okay.
nothing sort of major.
Were they like silver spoons?
Yes,
Okay, fine. We're with that. Both mom and dad are on the other side, aren't they?
yes, they are.
Yes, okay. I felt also that we're coming from the north of the part of England, from the northern part.
No, we're from the south.
Who is from the north then? Because I was drawn to the north.
Most of my family come from the south. I may have relatives up there, but I don't know of anyone who's coming from the north.
Did
We
your
come from the south and the southwest.
did your dad have any links with the north? Was he by origin? Were they by origin from the north?
Um, Not that I know of, but then he has a lot of family that I've never met, so it may well be that there might be a link to the north.
Okay. And the feeling I got here is that we're dealing with an sort of a ordinary, consistent sort of life here. There's no major ups, no major downs, as it were, except for health and stuff like that, which we can't control. But I felt like there's
Yes.
nothing, really crazy. Like some of my clients, family members are involved, let's say, in crime, in things that they shouldn't be. But in this family, it's fairly consistent.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, we are pretty ordinary.
yeah. Well, very consistent.
Yes.
Who did not quite make the trip over to the migration? Who was supposed to go and
That
join,
was
but they couldn't?
that was my mum.
Okay.
She had permanent resident status, and oh, sorry. Okay.
So basically, a lot of the stuff that's coming through here is from mom as well. She's predominant in all of this
Yes.
here.
Yes.
How come your mom is able to link with me at a better level than ordinary? Don't tell me. I feel like this lady is sort of has some insight or good in this sort of communication, or she might be very eclectic herself. She might be able to perceive what to do very quickly because she's good. She's sharp in her communication. You know what I mean? Maybe,
Yes.
maybe it reflects her personality. Maybe this is how she was here.
Yes.
Who was in education, Natalie? Is it you or her?
Um, like neither of us were truly in education, but we both had education roles in our jobs.
Okay. Like teaching people, guiding people, explaining things.
Yes, that will probably be her.
Okay. I'm going to take it a step further here. She had a leadership quality about her.
Yes.
Okay. That would explain why she's coming through very, clear.
All right.
I think this lady here, your mom, bless her, I think she's way ahead of her time because I can see that she's got men all around and she's explaining things. So perhaps in her
Yeah.
days, and even at a young age, she would be able to do that and explain things and do things where normally a female wouldn't be uh, accepted at that sort of level.
Yes.
She's very smart, Natalie, very smart woman.
Yeah.
I can be both. I can be a mother, I can be, the mother, the carer, and so forth, and I can be very professional. So I can be both. There's a hint of military thing here. Something to do with the military, something to do with the war. And I'm not quite sure yet what it is, but I can see that we are somewhere and she's packing things. There's other ladies as
Right.
well. So we're either volunteering or working or doing something during the wartime. Do you understand where that's coming from?
Um, Not necessarily for her. No.
Was she packing did they have to escape a certain part of the country because of the war at one point? Because I can see packing here.
Yes, she was evacuated when she was little.
Okay. Separated. Was she separated from the siblings or her sister or someone? Separate.
Yes. Yes, she was. Yeah.
But I can see a horse running like a determination. And I can see, like, even though we're going through this sort of separation and so forth, the fire is raging in her. The fire is still going. So I can see that nothing stopped her. It didn't dampen her spirit, as it were.
Right.
I'm supposed to tell you, Natalie, that she didn't suffer much. This is it,
Oh, good.
okay? So she
Good.
wants you to know that, like what you were seeing, just the physical. So she
Yeah.
did not suffer much.
That's good to know. That's really good to know.
Okay? It's quite interesting how she puts it, met by daddy. She doesn't say met by my father or my dad, but met by daddy. So she refers to her father as daddy.
Okay.
I'm supposed to tease you about chocolates, Natalie. Chocolate,
Oh, okay.
yeah? Do you like chocolate?
Yes. Oh, I do. Yes.
Have you been eating some in secret sometimes?
No, I did a lot when I was younger.
I can smell cake. I can smell cake like we're baking something. We're baking something nice here. Well, who was the baker? Did she bake or both of you were baking the cakes and stuff?
No, that would be my stepfather.
All right.
He used to bake a lot.
Okay. It smells good. It's very aromatic, very like a beautiful vanilla flavor. I can smell it.
Yeah.
She's talking about she's talking about a young man here who is with her on the other side and who seems to be on the other side because of his own actions. So either he took his own life or his actions led to his passing, like he did an accident or something. So
Oh,
I'm supposed to talk about this young man here. Who in the family?
right. Um, yeah, I don't know, although I'm not in contact with my brother, so I don't know if he's alive or not.
I vaguely remember your partner husband and his brother. Were they three? Three
Yes.
were they three at one point?
No, although their mum did have a miscarriage.
No, this is not a miscarriage. This is somebody who's older.
Okay.
Uh, if it's not them, then maybe it is your brother. I don't know who it is.
Okay.
Do you know anything about your brother? Try not to give me any information, please.
Um, no, I mean, I believe he's in England if he's alive. Um,
Do you
and can I tell you what he?
no? Do you remember that the past, like in the past, how things were? Do you remember him when you were younger?
Yes.
Okay. Does the motorbike resonate with you? Did he have a bike?
Not that I know of.
Okay, then I'm not sure who this is.
Okay, I'll have to ask my husband, see if it's anyone on his side.
Okay, please do. Was there difficulty in the breathing, Natalie, for your mom in the end?
Yes.
Although earlier she said she did not suffer, but I can see like the body is fighting to go on, fighting to go on, that sort of thing, fighting to go
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
But for her, she doesn't feel like she suffered.
Good.
She's showing me a harbor where ships are docked and so forth.
Yep. Yep. That makes sense.
I'm getting two pictures in one here. There's the harbor and there's a sort of a quaint fishing village or fishing activity going on in part of it here. So perhaps
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
she is way ahead of her time for her time that she was here with us. She's way ahead of her time. But she kept herself to herself. She kept, she knew how to. She didn't reveal it, as it were. You know what I mean? She kept quiet
Yep.
about it. She kept a low profile, but she's very, very
Yes.
smart woman. What is the Italian connection here? I'm getting suddenly Italian food, Italian connection.
My mum and dad used to go to Italy a lot on holiday.
Yep. I like how she indulges, as you said, they go to Italy and the Italian food. And so I like how she treats herself. Like, I have to treat myself. That sort of mentality. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
yes,
So it's not just let me enjoy a meal because I'm hungry or the meal tastes good, but also there is the element of I deserve this. It's a treat. That sort of thing.
yes, yeah.
There's something magical about when she puts her hand on your head. If she were to, give you like a little caress or something as a child, there's something magical about her touch. Her touch would ground somebody. She has that beautiful, reassuring touch, if you know what I mean. I hope I'm making sense.
Mm.
Did your dad's work involve him traveling from one part to another? Quite a bit of travel here.
Um, there was some travel.
Hang on, hang on. There's two men here. Not on, not,
Yes,
yeah? So she was with
yeah,
someone, then someone else.
yes.
I like the way she communicates about the circumstances that led to her considering somebody else. She's not bad mouthing. She's not she's not bad mouthing your dad, as it were. But it's like things came to an end, basically. You know,
Mm.
um, allow me just to find my thoughts here to express this as best as I can in a dignified way. She's
Mm.
communicating it in a dignified way. It's not like, that scumbag, that this. No, no,
Mm.
there's none of that. It's like, unfortunately, things came to an end. That sort of thing.
Right.
But I do sense, Natalie, towards the end, there was a lot of sadness here from her. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Did your father pass before? It's not like they separated. Did he pass?
Yes.
Okay. That's the sadness here. Okay, now I can understand why she's not bad mouthing him as such. Even though I don't get the feeling that it's all smooth in the end here. Something is not quite smooth. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yes.
I wish people were like her nowadays. Nowadays, people are very vicious to one another. There's no sense of quality anymore.
Mm.
So I took the two kids. I had to. I took the both kids. I took two kids. Well, are you, Natalie? Do you have a brother?
Yes,
So you're both basically two of you, right?
yes,
Forgive me, but I'm trying to communicate left, right, and center, and I'm losing the words. Forgive
yeah,
me.
yes,
So I'm getting like she had to do it single-handedly for quite a for yeah.
yes, she did.
But I feel like she's showing me like food on the table. So basically, there was food on the table. She made sure there's food on the table. She looked after you then.
Yes, yeah.
Mom had her Mom had her points. She had her she had her moments when she would have I feel when she would like cry silently, cry alone. I feel we're dealing with a sort of a mild form of depression of some sort. Do you understand where I'm coming?
Yes,
Yeah. So
yeah,
um,
yeah,
she take me to a part where she's perhaps you walked in on her and you saw her crying or something, and she gave you a story about her hurting herself, like either injuring herself or hitting herself, but banging herself something or some came up with an excuse. Can you relate to it?
yes.
At times she felt the house is like a prison. At times she felt like everything is caving in. She couldn't. After your father passing, at times she felt she couldn't take it anymore. Something was not right here. But it's not him. It's not, he did not cause this. It's her. And something in her from inside her. Something was not right within her.
Mm.
But she managed, as everybody else did at the time. She managed. Natalie, twice or three times now, I've seen the figure of the Blessed Mary. Um, any idea why she would show me the Blessed Virgin Mary?
No,
Was she religious? Was she Catholic? Why am I seeing that?
no, no. I mean, my mother-in-law was Catholic and things, but not my mum. No.
Okay, fine. We might be mixing. She might be coming through as well here.
Okay.
Which one of the two ladies here, just for me to identify, which one was the bit on the fuller side, more bosom fuller side?
That will be my mother. That will be my mother-in-law.
Okay, that's her with the Virgin Mary. That's her.
Yes.
This is also a strong personality. Your mom is more. She keeps it keeps it under control. Her, she's more. It's more open. It's more available.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
I can't shake the Italian food from my head. I can't.
Mm.
I'm still seeing Italian food. I don't
Ah,
know. Where is the background of mom-in-law? Was there Italian or
Hungary.
Hungary?
No, Hungary.
Wh- Why am I getting Italian here? Somebody there is crazy about Italian food, pastas and
Oh, yeah. I mean, she used to make a lot of noodles, but Hungarian noodles, not Italian noodles.
maybe that's what I'm seeing here because I'm seeing pasta and I'm assuming it's
Yeah,
stuff. Okay.
yeah, it could be her.
Was she a bit over possessive with your husband? Was she like he's her?
Um, it's a little bit, yes. Her sons are her sons, you know.
There's an oddity about this woman, okay? I mean, we're all quirky. We're all quirky here, but uh, it's like Natalie, I trust you with him. We have an understanding. I trust
Yes,
you with him, that sort of thing.
yes.
I find it humorous, in fact.
Uh,
I'm seeing like the peeling of an orange here, which symbolic for me to understand. I feel like the relationship from her to you, it took time for her to take you in. It took longer for her.
yes, yes.
The time has come. The time has come. Prior to her passing, something about time, the time has come. Like there's little time left, or the time has come. Something to do with the time. What's going on here?
I'm not sure.
Was there a rush to go be with her prior to her passing? Uh,
Um, there was an incident where we rushed to the hospital
okay.
because we thought the time had come, but it hadn't.
That's it. Okay. I'm struggling to get my thoughts. This is her. So towards the end, I'm struggling to get my thoughts. I'm struggling to
Yes,
all over the place.
yeah, yes, that makes a lot of sense.
I remember, I mean, we've met before, that much I know definitely. And I remember
Yes,
I've met your husband. Uh, I can't remember his name, but I remember him very, very nice man. In fact, my wife saw a little clip and she saw him and she said, "Oh, Garo, he's a very nice man." Absolutely. So she refers to him. He was very emotional. He very, very,
yes, yes, he would be. Yeah,
it hurt him till now. It hurts him till
yeah,
now. She was very,
yeah,
very precious to him. Very precious.
yes, very, very. Yeah,
I think she's the conductor in the family, in her family. You know, when it comes to the board,
yes,
you know, she's the one who's conducting the family.
yes. That's her to a T.
Now I get why she put you on the probation list, basically, until you earned her keep, basically, because she had to trust you. You had to be trusted to take her position. and
Yes.
to look after not only your husband, but to look after both, to look after the family. So I'm getting a feeling that you're looking after both, not only him. You're looking after the,
Yes.
but you're a far contrast from how you've become at your age now. Once upon a time, I can see that there was a very wild side to you.
Yes. Yes. There's a lot of change.
It's beautiful because you are where you are. Why am I seeing you holding a microphone younger and singing? Did you like singing when you were younger?
I did, and I did a one episode on a birthday, stand on a stage and sing.
I think gutsy is the word that describes you. You were gutsy back.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm now in a cable cart. I'm sorry, I've switched totally to something else here.
Okay.
Now the cable carts with the cables. So I'm
Yeah.
going from one side of the mountain to another mountain or something in a cable cart.
Right. Yes.
Does this make sense to you?
Um. Yes, in a way.
Natalie, what's your connection with Portugal?
Um. There's there's not one that I know of. No, I've never been to Portugal. I don't. I have a friend who might be moving there, but I don't have a connection.
What about Spain? Spain, Portugal. Well,
Spain.
Spain.
Spain a lot. I have been to Spain, and at one point in my life, I considered moving to Spain.
Okay. I'm sorry, I got the geography wrong here. I felt we are going to not Portugal, it's Spain. Hang on a minute. You're not planning another trip soon, are you?
um, we're hoping to go on a trip, but we don't know where.
Okay.
I would like to go to Spain.
If you guys happen to come to England, let me know. It'll be lovely to host you and your husband and to meet you.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that would be very nice. Yes.
I have no idea why, but I just felt that I think England might be an option. I don't know why.
Yes. Yes.
Who has tremors in their hand? Who
Um,
who's having tremors?
no one I can think of.
Or who had the tremors? I'm feeling it, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I can't think off the top of my head. I can't think
Don't worry,
who had them.
don't worry. Do we know if father-in-law, or maybe it is father-in-law. Do we know if your stepdad or the father-in-law had any mild form of Parkinson's? Because I'm getting tremors.
Not that I know of. No.
Okay.
My dad, my birth dad, did have tremors, but they were alcoholic tremors.
Okay, fine premise. There we go. Okay, that's him.
Yeah.
Was he drinking from when he was young?
Yes.
Now I got the young man. Remember, I said to you, there's a young man.
Yes.
Remember, I asked you that something, his actions led to his eventual passing, to his passing.
Yes.
I think this is the problem here. I think the alcohol affected him more than he thought he did. It's
Yes, it did.
leading factors to his demise, unfortunately.
Yes, it did. That was the cause of death.
Yeah, that's him. It's very sad. He was a presentable, good guy. I don't get a bad vibe from him as
Yeah.
that's a decline here.
Yeah.
It affected your mom a lot. It affected her.
Yeah.
I'm getting a feeling here, um, with all due respect, Natalie, but almost to the point of it's a relief that he'd gone. It's a relief for her
Yes.
and for him that he'd gone.
Yes.
Why am I seeing a bird here? Feeding the bird, like feeding a bird from her
That,
hand.
that would be my mum. She fed the birds every day.
Okay.
Yes.
I love her energy. What a beautiful woman. I'm Suddenly she's taking me to a seaside, to the shore of a beach somewhere.
Yes.
And
Yes.
there's an incident with a crab. I can see like a crab trying to catch or pinch someone or something. There's a crab there. And there's something funny about this crab. Either it pinched somebody or it was close to pinching. There's a crab there. Does this make sense to you?
Yes. We were once in the water at the beach, and she looked down in the water, and there was a giant crab standing next to her. And I think it scared her because it was just right there,
Right.
and she hadn't seen it at first, so it crept up on her, I suppose. That was when I was quite small.
Yes, I saw. I saw a beautiful little girl at the beach.
Yeah.
They're all talking above each other here. They're so excited to come through. So they're talking about above each other because suddenly I feel I'm drawn to mom-in-law, and she says, "I love my coffee. I love my coffee." So I think it's her
Yeah.
and your mom. One of them, at least, unless I'm mixed up. One of them is, "I love my coffee."
That sounds like my mum.
Your mom, okay.
Yes.
Hang on a minute. I think I know the relevance here. Remember, we're at the seashore, the crab, and so forth. Did your mom take a flask with coffee with her?
Yes,
There you go.
yes. We always used to bring a flask.
Okay. Who complained about too much butter in the sandwiches? Did she put a bit too much butter in sandwiches?
Uh, I mean, she might have done. Usually, my stepdad made the sandwiches, so she might have complained. She was someone who, if she didn't like something, she told you.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
When you said stepdad, immediately I got the image of an anchor in my head. And this was symbolic, by the way. Not that he's a seaman as such, but I
Yeah,
got the picture of an anchor, which signifies to me like he he was grounded and he's providing security. He was like
yes,
he was a rock.
yes, definitely, definitely.
Perhaps he wasn't like in a position of authority. Perhaps, I'm not sure. Perhaps he didn't command that sort of level. However, as a person, he did exhume that sort of authority, if you know what I mean. He had that.
Yes,
um,
yes, he did.
For her, it was very important. The security, to have the security, the peace of mind.
Yeah, yeah, it was. It was extremely important.
She's showing me you eating cherries, red cherries.
I don't like cherries.
Why is she showing me cherries?
I don't know.
Did she know you don't like cherries?
I mean, I like them cooked, but I would never just eat raw cherries. I would eat them in a pie or something, but I would never just eat cherries, just in a bowl of cherries. No,
Did she know that you didn't like them raw?
I think so. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she didn't.
No,
We didn't have them a lot when I was little.
no, the reason I ask is because sometimes they like to tease us this way as well.
Okay.
Show us things that we didn't like, and it's
Yes.
not only everything that we like, just to show that how much they know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on, she's talking about you here. She nearly died. You nearly died when you were younger? Did you get some sort of disease or something? You nearly died?
Um, I did, but it wasn't a disease.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry. And I'm glad that you're here with us.
Yes.
Forgive the intrusion here. You don't have to answer this, but out of curiosity, was it something you wanted to do yourself to yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Bless your heart. I'm so glad that you're here with us.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I.
Natalie. The world needs beautiful people like you, and I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
I know earlier when we started, you said you've been thinking of me. The family's been thinking of me, which I absolutely appreciate. Bless your hearts, all of you. But I think you went a step further and you're quite silent about this. But your mom is privy to the fact that you actually were remembering me in your prayers. You've remembered me in prayers.
in a way, yes, we were thinking of you a lot. Yes.
Very kind of you. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate it. Who's expecting a baby?
No one that I know.
Because
If they are, they haven't told me.
she's holding a
I
baby.
mean, we have a little grandson, but he's 1.5. And my mum's only seen him as a baby picture. She's never met him.
Perhaps there is something there.
Yeah.
She's very much connected with the family. I mean, don't get me wrong, she has actually moved on and she is on the other side in a beautiful place, but she keeps the links with the family. So I'm not surprised if your grandson actually sees her or hears her, or if you find him talking with her. I wouldn't be surprised. She's around the family, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm thinking that would be my mother-in-law.
Okay.
Um, because we've had various things where we've thought, that we've seen her around him.
Pray, Natalie. One of them is saying, pray, Natalie. Pray, pray. I don't know why. I'm sorry if it's coming across in that way, but one of them is saying, pray, Natalie.
Oh,
There's a mini journey by car or somewhere. Like you might be going in a car, a family sort of mini vacation, as it were. So
okay.
we're going to somewhere, we're going to have a bit of fun and so forth. This is not the major vacation that's coming up hopefully soon. Okay?
Yes.
Uh, you owe it to yourself. I don't know why exactly, but it's like if you do get a chance to go to Spain, definitely go
Yeah.
and help
Yes.
recharge. You need that.
Yeah.
I have no idea what this means, but I'm seeing myself standing outside the church, looking inside, and I'm seeing the flowers on both sides, and I'm seeing like a newlywed sort of standing side by side.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know what it means. Did you get married in a church?
um, it wasn't exactly a church. It was a chapel in like a little, I don't know what you'd say. It's a mock-up of a town from the 1800s, and
Right.
it has a little church in it, and that's where we got married.
And were there flowers there? Was it
Yeah.
decorated with a lot of flowers?
There was flowers on either side of the altar. They were artificial, but there were flowers on either side,
That's it.
and they're very prominent in all the photos.
That's it. Okay. The significance now I'm getting, the significance is there was something very magical about that setting. There's genuine love here.
Yes.
And the message here is that is the sort of love that you've had here, that is the sort of love that awaits you on the other side. A magical sort of love. And that comes from both of them.
Yes. Okay.
You see what I mean here?
Yes. Yeah.
Again, she's insisting, pray and make it happen. I don't know how or why, but I feel that perhaps you're the sort of person who's gifted in a way where if you pray, you can manifest something, you can hopefully get your prayers answered. So something or the other
Yes.
that's now in need, pray for
Yeah.
it, okay?
Yes.
That makes sense to you, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You're the common daughter to both of them. You're the daughter to
Yeah.
both parents. And I'm getting
Yes.
an intense feeling of love from both of them to you. There's a sense of love, there's a sense of admiration as well, respect. So I'm going to leave you with that beautiful thought as they withdraw now, because it's a
Okay.
lovely feeling. I hope you're blessed with it every day now.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Natalie, do you have any questions before we go?
No, no, you've answered a lot of questions, and um, you know, I'm going to play this for my husband as well because he may pick out things that I wasn't aware of that he is aware of. So no, no, it's been really beneficial.
Okay. Give him my love,
Okay.
and please let him
Yes.
know that he has a fan here in England. My wife
Yeah.
thought very highly
Yeah.
of him.
Okay. Okay. I'll let him know that.
Natalie, lovely to see you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Good to see you, Garo. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.